Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. And so, Aquarius, we have the lily and we have the whip. The lily tells me how one is spending their time. So this is either you or this is the person who's on your mind or who's weighing heavily on your mind. And so this person is remembering, okay, from what I see. They're remembering some type of conflict, an ending with that Five of Cups. And with Five of Cups is a repeating card. So there could have been some type of it could have been like a huge argument that happened. Whatever went on between you and another, the tensions were very, very high. It could be between you and this person. There was a lot of communication struggles, okay? And right now it could be that there is silence as both people reflect on what has happened. This, however, is the person who has done something and are deeply regretting what they've done. This is what they spend their time thinking about, and it is the noose, which is anxieties, the lovers, so some long-term connection or an actual lover here. The High Priestess, Five of Coins. Okay, so this is for what is lost. So I feel like you were either married to this person or like a marriage, or that you were together for some time. Somebody, I feel, could have given in to a temptation with the comet. Because that's like playing with fire. It burns what it touches. It causes upheaval. It's something that may happen very quickly, suddenly, but it's damaging. And so I feel with the Lovers card here on repeat along with the Devil and this card, look how there are three loops but only two coins. So it's like I feel like it's something that happened very quickly. It was something very intense. Giving in to a temptation is what somebody did, and now they deeply regret it. So somebody here clearly cheated, and it has deeply hurt the other. The other person has, of course, found out about it. And this has caused a huge argument, and most likely, if you're not, excuse me, if you're not yet separated, you still live together, but it's very cold, you know. And so the person who has done this is very, very regretful for the mistake that they made. They do see it as a mistake. They're looking at the cost and what that mistake might cost them. With the humanity card, see the humanity and the comet together. This is about playing with fire and getting burned. Giving in to temptation and getting burned. Having to pay a very high cost for something they've done. Um, they're looking back in regret. For someone, this could be somebody who feels they're out of chances, indicating that there could have been previous troubles in this relationship between the two of you. And now this is like, you know, how do you say, the straw that broke the camel's back? Not sure if that's how it goes, but this is like that final, or the final nail in the coffin type of thing. Um, so they think that they're out of chances. But you see the 10 of coins. You see this person in feeling out of, like they're out of chances. The other person's walking away. And they're looking at the Ace of Cups. So maybe there's a realization here of what they've done, but not just that. There's a realization of what they've lost and how much that they love you. It doesn't feel over. They're looking at the possibility of maybe you hearing them out, of being able to perhaps work something out with you. But you could be very cold with this person right now, naturally, having your guard up. Here you are. Your guard is up. You're very angry with this person for what they've done. And I feel like you're very, very worried. You're very worried about what happens now. You know, this person could be carrying a lot of guilt, dealing with a lot of inner demons. Yeah. So somebody here is looking back. So it's because they're looking behind. These things are behind the boot. So they've already happened. And somebody here is looking at them, wanting to change, because this is about putting one's best foot forward. And so what they want to do is try to untangle a mess. It's what they're doing while they're sitting here alone in the castle, isolated, thinking, how can I fix things? How can I make amends or make things up, or how can I change things? You know, I mean, the humanity card over here is about wanting to make up for a mistake. They want something or someone back. They want to clear something up, and they are willing to do something in exchange of getting that back, you see. And what that is they themselves need to change. You know, the love begins within. There's something they need to look at within themselves that they have been avoiding to do, more than likely. That is really the root cause of their behavior, let's say, or pattern of behavior. Somebody is trying to get the feel or the fit of this situation, you know. They're looking at it. They still greatly desire you. They greatly desire you. They do love you, because the Ace of Cups is here. The problem could be that they don't love themselves for some reason. They're looking at the glove and they're looking at the braid. Well, you know, the glove is covering up something. Um, it could be that somebody threw down the glove like an ultimatum. So they could have been, you may have given this person an ultimatum. They could be looking at that glove thinking of making a play, a move, or some type of strategic move. And I mean, because these cards were on top, the move they could be thinking of making, because they are thinking, definitely they're in this tower. They're thinking of changing things, of changing something about themselves, I feel. Because they're dealing with their own personal demons. They feel really guilty for what they've done. And so the braid is like tying things up maybe, or actually weaving a plan. This can be about finding a solution. Tying up loose ends, finding a solution to something, figuring how to piece it together. Something feels, somebody feels very how would I say, over emotional, or okay, the fears are stirring up this person's emotions. Like they're very emotional about this situation of bringing this back to life, because they feel out of chances. They feel threatened. What they want, which is to bring this back to life, to make these changes, to kind of start over again from scratch, feels threatened. That's where the focus is. Going back and forth, back and forth. These are all cards of fluctuating, something, they keep changing their thoughts, opinions, mind about what might happen. They don't know, They have a plan, but like they don't know how it's going to be received. And so you see the whip, the fact it's landed right in this over the heart, along with the lily. These tell me other things, This is not just about how this person's thinking. This can tell me many things. It can also tell me that this has the potential, this relationship, to go the long term. The whip tells me that, though, in order to have that, this person needs to get cracking. This can also indicate a need for control, some type of personal discipline. If there's something in your life or their life that they've been putting off, or you've been putting off because it is too painful or too hard, the whip is a reminder that you need to stop procrastinating and get it done, because this can be procrastination. Now, this person may have been avoiding to look at something, at the root issue of what was causing these behavioral patterns, because it was too painful. The bee. It's time to get busy, basically. It's time to get moving with the horse. Remember, like the bee is a symbol of luck, so you can expect some luck in your life, but this luck will require action to get it, with the horse being right after it. Because it's telling you, you create your own luck. So action is necessary if you want to see any progress with regards to a dream, a desire, a wish that you have. There's luck in action. is what these cards are saying for you or for them, whoever this is for. Help or assistance is there for the asking. So ask, and then put yourself in a state where you could hear or receive these messages. Okay? Because I saw, oh yeah, the High Priestess is here. She's at the heart of the reading. If this is in the reverse and the High Priestess is here, it could be that you need to get your emotions in check, you or they, because it could be blocking you from hearing and the messages coming in. The butterfly is about transforming. Okay, so I mean, and it is what you want to do. You have the butterfly at the heart of the reading, which is absolutely fantastic. And you also have it over here. So the butterfly is about looking for the beauty in things, even from the darkest places. Beauty is everywhere. You just have to open your eyes to it. And so the appearance of this card is telling you, understand that the next step can only be achieved if you do this today. Okay, if you open your eyes to the beauty. And by that they mean changing a negative mindset to a positive one. Letting go is at the bottom of the deck and is very important because it's saying that it's time to let go of old hurts, resentments, any unresolved anger, fears, because they are no longer welcome on the path ahead, you know. Old and outdated ideas about life, about how you see others, who you are based on who you were, those must also be left behind. But in order to leave them behind, you must first look at them. Okay? You have to take them out of the dark. And maybe look for what that experience taught you, and then take that and leave the rest behind. Okay, because you have to do this. It has to be done. You or they have to let go, must change from negative to positive in order for this next phase to happen. In order to transform this into what you truly desire. And so, it could be that this person is really afraid to reach out because of the rabbit. They're just sitting back waiting. They're very anxious. The noose, they know they've done bad, or they know they've done wrong. They know they made a mistake, and they know they've hurt the other person. And maybe it's not been the first time. And maybe this is the point where it's really recognized that, you know, I need to change because I'm paying a high price for something I've done here. I'm losing somebody that I truly love, you know. Clearly, there were deeper issues behind this. Now, there could have been issues in the relationship. Previous to this, I feel that that it was a struggling relationship. And so, you know, what is really truly needed here between this person and between the two of you is communication. They need to open up and start talking, and you need to perhaps be willing to listen to what they have to say. Here we have it again. Look at that. Somebody who's looking back again with deep regret. Spilled cups. This is somebody who, this is another pattern. This is somebody who has a pattern, who has relationship issues. Like they don't stay, how would I say that? Commitment issues. That's it. Yeah. But all will be well, okay, through communication. The way out of this is really one person needs to start talking and the other person needs to listen. And you need to keep those lines of communication open. Something happened previous to this error where it's almost like you were together but you weren't, because you stopped talking, because of other deeper issues. And so whatever someone has been putting off because it was too painful or too hard to look at, it's time to get it done now. It's time to stop procrastinating and get it done. And see, this is an interesting card. Oh, look at that. Recognition that change needs to happen. Look at that, starting over from scratch. Whoever this is, they are going to be shown the way. I see it here, I see it here, and I see it here on the Hangman. So it's like I finally see, or I finally know what I need to do to save this relationship. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings to all of you.